and welcome again to Story Sauce, where we read you stories from all around the world with different traditions and different cultures from all different times and periods in history. And if you like our channel, please subscribe and you can answer questions. We've got lots of questions for you in the descriptions below, and the answers to those questions are on our Facebook page. So please go there after you try the questions, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can vote up in the corner to let us know if you think the questions are too easy or too difficult. Okay. Today, Serena,
Yes, Sam.
we are going to be reading a story called Why Bananas Belong to the Monkeys. This is a Brazilian folktale.
Okay.
So perhaps you don't know it, Serena, but monkeys think that all bananas belong to them.
I didn't know that.
When Brazilian children eat bananas, they say, "I am a monkey." There was once a little boy in Brazil who was very, very fond of bananas, and he always said, "I am very much a monkey." And if you're fond of bananas, the Brazilian children would tell you that you are a monkey too.
Oh.
Are you a monkey?
Yes,
I
I'm
like
definitely
bananas
a
too.
monkey.
If you listen to our video of the story How Rabbit Deceived Fox, you might recognize a part of this story that's very familiar and similar to that story.
Right.
So see if you can find the parts of this story that are the same as the story How Rabbit Deceived Fox. And we'll put a link to that video just up here in the corner, okay?
Once upon a time, when the world had just been made, and there was only one kind of banana, but very many kinds of monkeys, there was a little old woman who had a big garden full of banana trees. It was very difficult for the old woman to gather the bananas herself. So she made a bargain with the largest monkey. She told him that if he would gather the bunches of bananas for her, she would give him half of them. So, of course, the monkey agreed, and he gathered all the bananas. When he took his half, he gave the little old woman the bananas which grow at the bottom of the bunch and are small and wrinkled. He kept the nice big fat ones for himself and carried them home to let them ripen in the dark. The little old woman was very angry. She lay awake all night trying to think of some way by which she could get even with the monkey. At last she thought of a trick. The next morning, she made an image of wax which looked just like a little boy. Then she placed a large flat basket on top of the wax boy's head, and in the basket she placed the best ripe bananas she could find. They certainly looked very tempting.
After a little while, the biggest monkey passed that way. He saw the image of wax and thought it was a boy selling bananas. Trick's working.
Yes, it is.
He had often pushed over boy banana sellers, upset their baskets, and then run away with all the bananas. This morning, he was feeling very good-natured, so he thought he would first try asking politely for the bananas. "Oh, banana boy," he said to him, "please give me a banana." The image of wax did not answer a single word. Again, the monkey said, this time in a little louder voice, "Oh, banana boy, please give me a banana, just one little ripe, little sweet little banana." But the image of wax did not answer a word. Then the monkey called out in his loudest voice, "Oh, banana boy, if you don't give me a banana, I'll give you such a push that it will upset all of your bananas." The image of wax was silent.
The monkey ran toward the image of wax and punched it hard with his hand. His hand remained firmly stuck in the wax. "Oh, banana boy, let go of my hand," the monkey cried out. "Let go of my hand and give me a banana, or else I'll give you a hard, hard blow with my other hand." The image of wax did not let go. The monkey gave the wax boy a hard, hard blow with his other hand. The other hand remained firmly embedded in the wax. Then the monkey called out, "Oh, banana boy, let go of my two hands. Let go of my 2 hands and give me a banana, or else I will give you a kick with my foot. The image of wax did not let go. The monkey gave the image a kick with his foot, and his foot remained stuck fast in the wax. "Oh, banana boy," the monkey cried, "let go of my foot. Let go of my 2 hands and my foot, and give me a banana, or else I'll give you a kick with my other foot." The image of wax did not let go. Then the monkey, who was now very angry, gave the image of wax a kick with his foot, and his foot remained fast in the wax. The monkey shouted, "Oh, banana boy, let go of my foot, let go of my 2 feet and my 2 hands, and give me a banana, or else I'll give you a push with my whole body." The image of wax did not let go. The monkey gave the image of wax a push with his body, and his body remained caught fast in the wax.
Okay, kind of like the rabbit.
Yes, it is.
"Oh, banana boy," the monkey shouted, "let go of my body. Let go of my body and my 2 feet and my 2 hands, or I'll call the other monkeys to help me." The image of wax did not let go. Then the monkey made such an uproar with his cries and shouts that very soon monkeys came running from all directions. There were big monkeys and little monkeys and middle-sized monkeys. A whole army of monkeys had come to help the biggest monkey. It was the very littlest monkey who thought of a plan to help the biggest monkey out of his difficulty. The monkeys were to climb up into the biggest tree and pile themselves one on top of another until they made a pyramid of monkeys. The monkey with the very loudest voice of all was to be on top, and he was to shout his very loudest to the sun and ask the sun to come and help the biggest monkey out of his dreadful difficulty. And so this is what all the big-sized, little-sized, and middle-sized monkeys did. The monkey with the loudest voice shouted from on top of the pyramid so that the sun could hear, and the sun came out. The sun poured its hottest rays down upon the wax. After a while, the wax began to melt. The sun poured down more of his hottest rays, and soon the monkey was able to pull out his 2 hands.
All right.
Then he could pull out 1 foot, then another, and in a little while his body too. At last he was free. When the old woman saw what had happened, she was very much discouraged about raising bananas. I don't blame her.
For sure.
She decided to move to another part of the world where she raised cabbages instead of bananas.
Yeah.
Not as delicious as bananas.
No.
But cabbages are really good for you too.
Yeah.
The monkeys were left in possession of the big garden full of banana trees. And from that day to this day, the monkeys have believed that they own all the bananas. There you go. That's the story that Brazilian children hear about why monkeys love bananas and they think they're the boss of the banana.
That's right. They're little monkeys.
All right. I hope you like that little story, and we'll be back with more stories shortly. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.